Tonight, the Demons thrash by West Coast as Collingwood carries Victoria's hopes of grand final glory. A starring role from American Pie, Mason Cox, whose parents couldn't be prouder. The driver who killed emus tells 7 News it was a silly idea. 2 tiger sharks caught in the Whitsundays where a Melbourne girl was attacked. First pictures of what's believed to be Captain Cook's ship Endeavour. And perfect weather lures big crowds on the opening day of the show.
Live from our Melbourne headquarters, this is 7 News with Mike Amor.
Good evening. Victoria's hopes now rest with Collingwood after West Coast demolished the Demons in Perth. The Magpies' incredible upset win over Richmond was the first time they'd beaten the Tigers in a final since the 1930s, and one man stood above the rest, American Mason Cox, who's etched his name into footy folklore.
7 News had coffee with the Coxes.
Darling, 7 News.
On behalf of all Tigers and D's fans, I tried to cancel sport today, but Jacqueline Felgate insisted, and here she is with a look ahead.
Yes, I am here with a very big weekend in sport, Mike. We'll cross live back to Perth as the Eagles begin preparing for their grand final showdown after their crushing win over the Demons. Plus, we've spoken to the only 2 Collingwood players injured in last night's win over Richmond. Heartbreak for Melbourne Storm superstar Billy Slater, whose career looks over after being suspended for the NRL grand final. Banished Test stars Dave Warner and Steve Smith make their comebacks to cricket, and the dream doubles pairing of Federer and Djokovic, a little hit and miss. Plenty more, and on the Tigers at 6:45.
It's going to be painful. Thanks, Jack. We have first pictures tonight of what's believed to be the wreck of Captain Cook's ship Endeavour on the bottom of the ocean. That's ahead on 7 News. Also, a car slams into a family's home after a crash. The heart-stopping moment, winds forced a pilot to abort landing. The baby home. Melina Sarris joins us now for a look at the weather. Melina, it's been a perfect spring day.
Absolutely, Mike. We had warm sunshine with some cloud at times. In the city, it started on 6.8 this morning and climbed to a top of 17 quite early, just before 11 a.m. Outside now, it's sitting on 14 degrees. Temperatures were warm around the suburbs, but moderate.
A woman's behind bars charged over a police pursuit on Thursday. The 30-year-old was allegedly behind the wheel of a stolen car. Granny Bronwyn. Jackie Felgate is back with sport. And Jackie, I never thought I'd say this, but most Victorians will be supporting the Pies next week.
Yes, Mike, I'm with you too. It is the Pies and the Eagles facing off for grand final glory next Saturday after a record crowd saw West Coast destroy Melbourne in a preliminary final thumping. Also, Jeremy Howe gives us an update on his fitness after an injury scare in the epic win over Richmond. But there's heartbreak for Billy Slater, who's been suspended for the NRL grand final. And proof even the best are occasionally off target. Welcome back. Melbourne's premiership hopes were well and truly crushed by the West Coast Eagles, who've booked a grand final showdown with Collingwood. The Eagles held Melbourne goalless in the first half, which last happened way back in 1927. And things didn't improve much after the main break.
The Demons found themselves inside a hostile nest of 60,000 Eagles.
Leading into day 2. And Mike, great news for Collingwood fans. Nathan Buckley is the special guest on Talking Footy this week, 9:30 Wednesday night, right here on 7.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
I am.
It's killing me, but you have to hand it to him. Thanks, Jack. We have a dog in need of a home. Maggie is a 12-month-old Irish wolfhound golden retriever cross. She's shy at first, but will soon be playing all day and snuggling all night with her new family. She would adore a doggy playmate and regular trips to the dog park. If you'd like to adopt Maggie, contact Lort Smith. Magpie fans are everywhere right now, and here's one. Melina Sarris joins us now for a look at the forecast. Melina, the conditions are in for the grand final. What's it going to be like?
Well, Mike, it's not looking great at this stage. We could have some showers. I'll have more details soon. top of 15 with showers has been forecast. And at the MCG for the big game on Saturday, we could see a shower or two and a top of 15. But tomorrow, some early drizzle and partly cloudy, top of 14, Mike.
Thanks, Melina. And that's 7 News for now. We'll have updates later, but for now, good night.